Good morning, heartache. Here we go again. Seemed I met you when my love went away. I tossed and turned and hanging with you. Good morning, heartache. What's new? Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all know I just try to think of a little something. I don't know. A little song, a little something, something. But good morning, everybody. Welcome. It's snowing here, as can be expected this time of the year. Um, Apparently, I guess our lake has not froze over. So we'll be getting some snow, but for the amount of snow that we're getting and for the lake not to be froze over, we're not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad, I must say. I don't know if that's because some of the snow been spread it out to some of you other states. Okay. But yeah, we're not doing that bad. Let me first also say thank you to everybody that has been watching my lives. I appreciate you guys so much. Shout out to everybody that has thumbs up. Shout out to everybody that have shared me out. Shout out to everybody that has talked about me and not just in a bad way. Shout out to everybody that has even mentioned me. Okay. Because that's a big thing too. When people can even mention you and people go over and check you out and see what's going on, that's a big thing too. Okay. Because like me, see, they won't mention my name. They said, F her. We not going to mention her name. I don't care if we do watch her video. I don't care if we this, that, and the other thing, because I'm not getting ready to have people mad at me because I mentioned her name. I get it. I understand. No problem. Do what you need to do to keep yourself where people won't be mad at you. Okay. Only thing I ask is, thank you for sneaking and watching me, though. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for that part. I appreciate that part. All right. Thank you for sneaking and watching me. But I understand that you can't mention my name because if you do, you're going to be in some type of serious hot water with folks. Because see, that's what happens when you're a part of a gang or you're in a cult or you're in a whatever you want to call it. Okay. You can't say certain things. You're not an adult. Okay. You're still childlike. You can't be yourself. But then once you grow up, ding, 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 ding. Then once you grow up and you realize you start looking around and you start realizing that you pay your bills, you cooking your food, you give your own self a bath. Ain't nobody helping you take your bath. You start looking around and saying, damn, I make these life decisions for myself. Then you can either shed the cult, shed the gang, or you know what I'm saying? You could go ahead and do whatever it is that you want to do. Okay. But I'm being for real, but I'm being for real. Okay. Hey, Tidal Wave, what's up, baby? So I just want to say thank you to everybody who do, you know, talk about your girl or mention your girl or let motherfuckers. I'm cool with just Krista. She all right with me. You know what I mean? I appreciate that because in these days and times, people. That's how they decide if they want to share you out, talk about you, mention your name, or say anything. It all depends on who you cool with and who you ain't cool with. Okay. I like to say that I'm cool with you as long as you cool with me. Okay. That's just me. If you cool with me, I'm cool with you. That's it and that's all. It don't matter. It don't matter about nobody else's opinion about you to me. All right. If we cool, we cool. I ain't got nothing to do with why she don't like you. I ain't got nothing to do with why he don't like you. They don't have nothing to do with me. That's between you and that person. If me and you got a problem, that's between me and you. Now I ain't gonna say that with some shit jump off and you did some crazy shit to me. I ain't gonna say that when I do my commentary that I might not, when I do say whatever it is that I want to say, I ain't gonna say that, I might not talk a little extra added to it. What is this title about? The title is about abusive relationships and why sometimes you have to stay. In spite of what people say, just leave and just get out and just do this. Sometimes you got to stay. I did. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Because I know somebody like, why you got to stay and somebody just did this or that to you? Are you promoting this thing? No, I'm not. Am I saying that that's right to do? No, I'm not. No, I ain't saying that at all. But I will explain some things to you. Okay. I will explain some things to you. Because sometimes it is what it is, Hey, sexy friend, what's up? What's up, baby? Sometimes you do have to stay. I was in one for 15 years? The whole 15 years, it was not abusive. Okay. But after about a year and a half, it became that way. And I stayed. Okay. Yeah, I stayed. It was reasons why. Okay. I'm good resting and staying out of the way. I know that's right. That's a good way to stay. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, we gonna talk about it. Yeah. Sometimes you do, sometimes people, believe it or not, the very same people that's telling you, get out the way. Don't do this. Leave that mother, do this and that. You know what? If you could be a fly on their wall and see what's going on in their household with them and theirs, you'll be like, wait a minute, hold on. Did that nigga just push you real hard? Did you? Because you didn't run into that wall, did you? Wait a minute, did he just squeeze your arm and yank you towards him? Because y'all wasn't dancing, was y'all? Wait a minute, did he just slap the shit out of you? Because he wasn't, that's not him, like, that wasn't a love pat, was it? Across your face? Yeah. I'm trying to tell you. All right. It sounds good. It would sound real good, and people would be like, that's right, just Krista, tell him, rah. If I came on this motherfucker and told you, yeah, as soon as that nigga put his hands on me, I left that motherfucker. I was up and out of there, girl. Y'all would be like, that's right, girl. And good and damn well, I stayed in that shit for damn near 15 years. Okay. 14 years after that shit started. Okay. I did. And I did for a couple of reasons. One of the main reasons was I wanted to tell my own damn story. Okay. I wanted to, wait a minute, y'all. Let me finish I'm sorry. Shout out to my old subbies. What's up? See, y'all, I just started talking. Okay. Y'all know how I do. Shout out to my old subbies. What's up? Shout out to the new subbies. I am your host, Just Krista. Okay. My pledge and my promise to you is I promise to entertain you. And if for some reason you find you are not being entertained, I'm going to ask that you just tap me on my shoulder, whichever one you choose. We'll add some lighter fluid to that thing and fire it up. Okay. Now let's get back into this thing about this abusive relationship shit and why people stay and why sometimes you do need to stay. Sometimes you got to go ahead and stay and get an extra lick. Okay. Sometimes you got to go ahead and stay and get your lick back. Sometimes you got to just stay for a little while and scare the shit out that motherfucker. Okay. Yeah. But the whole thing is know your abuser. Okay. Get to know them. I know y'all like, what? Like, who gives up if this? No, y'all, that's not how it go. When you want to live to tell your own story, yeah. And the whole thing is to don't get other people involved. Don't get other people involved, and you know you not getting ready to leave this mother. You know you ain't getting ready to leave. You know after this motherfucker getting ready to y'all get ready to go in that bedroom. Y'all about to make love like y'all ain't never made love before. Okay. And for those of you who fuck, y'all about to fuck like y'all ain't never fucked before. You know what I'm saying? All of that. All of that is getting ready to take place. Okay. Am I saying that it's okay to do? Hell no, I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying I'm being truthful with y'all. See, I was heard that at one time when me and this nigga got into it and the neighbors called the police and that nigga had to go to court. I went to court with him. I was sitting right there in the goddamn courtroom and they were saying, Krista. Shit, I was acting like I wasn't there. I was acting like I was one of the other people that was just sitting there in the court. I was looking around for Krista too. You know what I'm saying? And then the judge told that nigga, he was like, well, she didn't show up and we're going to give you one more time to come back. And if she still don't show up, then we're going to throw this out, or however they said it. And me, I'm sitting there in the goddamn chair and I'm going, motherfucker, throw it out right now, because I'm going to show up, but you won't know I'm here. You might as well throw that shit the fuck out, judge, because leave my man alone. Okay, leave him alone. We all right. Matter of fact, we just made love before we came to this motherfucker. We came together. Okay, when we leave out of here, we gonna leave together. You know, this is all the shit that's going through my mind while the judge is telling this nigga, and you better keep your head, and you probably, sir, you need to stay away from her. And he's sitting up there like, yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. All right, you know, and we leave out the motherfucking courtroom together, laughing, talk, you know what I'm saying? And then we, you know, and I'm looking at my goddamn neighbor like, bitch, I ain't tell you to call no goddamn police on my nigga. Don't worry about what the fuck we doing up in here. Worry about what's going on in your goddamn household, tramp. You know, that's how I was looking at her. You know, I'm being honest with you, because something that came up and, you know, I had pissed him off. He, you know what I mean? But I had already knew I was going to get his ass back. I know how I'm going to do him. Don't worry about this. I got this. Okay. I know what I'm going to do to this. I got this, ma'am. Mind your business. Don't worry about what's going on behind my goddamn door. But one day I was happy that she did, you know, do that. Were you fearful of him, or did you do that for other reasons? Yeah. Everything that you just said. Okay. First of all, the guy that I was dealing with, this is my first ex. He was, I ain't gonna even say, because I don't want to draw a bad light to no particular faith. Okay. But he was of a particular faith. And he was well known, you know, where we lived. There was some things that had taken place before, to the point where he could no longer go to Queens, New York. Okay. So there was some stuff that had taken place that I knew about. So when him and I got into it, I thought about those things. Okay. Hell yeah, those things crossed my mind. So you can say I was a little fearful. He knew where I worked. He knew where I lived. We lived together. Hell, we got some bank accounts together. Okay. Hell, we got some furniture and shit up in this apartment together. We didn't establish some things. The goddamn gas and lights is in this motherfucker's name. Okay. So yeah, there were many reasons that the first time we fought, I didn't pack my shit and leave. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just learned from there to fight back, you know, in my own way. And then I knew, you know, hell, I'm 5'1". Well, at the time I was about 5'2.5". Okay. A bitch done shrunk since then, you know, and this nigga is 6'3", 6'4". Okay. It ain't, and he's a man. So it ain't too much I can really do. I gotta get this. I gotta fight him. I gotta catch this nigga off guard. Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm going to have to do. So that's what I learned to do. All right. Catch his ass off guard. I see this motherfucker coming in. He getting out his goddamn car. I'm peeking through the blind. Okay. Get this nigga about 10 seconds to get up. Okay. He didn't close the door. Okay. Now he checking his pockets to make sure he didn't put all, whatever woman he didn't flirted with, whichever one he didn't got her new goddamn phone number. He putting that in this pocket, that pocket. He trying to make sure that he got that shit balled up. Okay, I know what he out there in the hall doing just before he twists and stick the goddamn key in the door because he forgot to do it before he left out his goddamn car. I knew the whole I knew the whole rundown. Then by the time he get in, he just... Hey, baby, how you doing? Usually I'm meeting them at the door. Yeah, hey, baby, I didn't cook and I didn't did all of that. This motherfucker's sniffing outside the door. You can hear him. No, motherfucker ain't shit cooking. The only thing that's cooking is what I'm getting ready to hit you upside your goddamn head with. Come on in here in this goddamn room. Okay. So he coming on in the house. Baby, Krista. He nervous. I know something in his spirit that told him, nigga, you better watch out because something ain't right. Okay. You seen her car. You seen she at home. She ain't cooked nothing. You don't smell nothing. You don't smell that something might have been cooked, but it's put up, or they got your dinner in the oven wrapped up with foil on warm. Nigga, something is up. That motherfucker hit and turned that goddamn quarter into that goddamn room. I slapped the shit out of him. Okay. He wasn't expecting it. What the fuck is you doing? Yeah. See, I'm prepared. He's not prepared. Okay. Now I ain't just did that, nigga. I'm about to hit you in your goddamn kneecaps because you're not getting ready to fucking just get up and fuck me up. Okay. Yeah. So I had my own way of getting back at him. I knew how I was going to fight him back. Because, what else can I do? What else can I do? But my whole thing was just like I got a fear of you, nigga, you going to have some fear of me. If we getting ready to stay in this thing, because now we didn't establish some shit, and now you think you getting ready to run me and tell me how to do and how to do this and how to do that, or every time I don't do something the way you don't want me to do it, you think you get ready to put your hands on me? Nah. This is what's going to happen in return. So I'm being honest. Because for one thing, I ain't ready to leave. I'm hooked on this motherfucker's dick right now. I'm still hooked on this motherfucker. I'm not ready to leave. Me and you didn't got this place together. We didn't put our shit together. You didn't brought your furniture out your place. I didn't brought my furniture out my place. We locked into a lease and shit. No, I'm not getting ready to go no goddamn where. You ain't either. I'm not ready to leave you. Now, hey, Leslie, what's up? I'm just telling you exactly how it went and how I was thinking at the time. Now, as things begin to go on and the abuse begin to get a little worse and worse, and nigga coming to my job and all of that shit, and nigga jumping on me just because in his mind, you flirting with other men, you doing this, you doing that. But really, it was the shit he was out there doing. So he just automatically thinking I'm doing it too, Then I started saying to myself, well, you can't have this nigga thinking every time y'all have a fight and he come back in the house that you probably gonna be standing somewhere with a goddamn frying pan or ready to hit him in his goddamn kneecaps and shit. Some days, just let it slide. Act like you don't even know that nothing didn't went on. Act like you don't even care. Act like, just play. Hey, why, what the fuck is going on? Why is we fighting? Why is, you know what I mean? I had to change it up a little bit, at times. So there was times that we fought. I ain't do nothing back the next day. I still cooked. I still made sure everything was done the way I normally do it. That nigga didn't know what the fuck to think. He was confused. Good. Stay that way. Stay confused. You supposed to be confused. Because at the time, I still wasn't ready to give nothing up. I was not ready to give him up. I didn't went to ladies' houses that this motherfucker was at. He didn't took his hiding place was on his side of the room. It was this real big window on the side. And in that window, I don't know how that window was or what it used to kind of like, it was kind of like the French doors that would like come in and open towards you. And he would take like the paper with his numbers and shit on it, women's numbers and shit and their name. And he would take it some kind of way and stuff it down in that window. But he would act like when he came in, like he was just checking the window, but that nigga was stuffing paper down in there. Okay. And then he'll go on in there and go take a shower and shit, and he knew, take your clothes, throw them in there in the laundry room, which was next to the bathroom. So just throw them in there in the laundry room so I can do the laundry or whatever. So when he come out the bathroom, he ain't got nothing but his towel wrapped around him, or sometime his house coat. He would have that on and come on in there in the room. Boom. He ain't got nothing on him. He ain't got no papers, no nothing on him. All right. Okay. But while he was in the shower, I done went and got up in that goddamn window. Okay. And got them goddamn numbers. I done wrote down her motherfucking phone number and her name. Then gave that shit to my cousin. My cousin go on her job. Ching, ching, ding, 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 ding. Look up that bitch's shit. Okay. Let me know. Okay. She's staying right over here at block and right here. Oh, okay. So next time me and my cousin go out, or I hear when this nigga is going over that way, or he get to acting crazy. Cause a nigga, when he get him some new pussy, what he act some kind of way? What he start acting some kind of way towards you? Okay. This nigga be having like the little happies about his goddamn self and all of this shit. Not that you don't make him happy. Not that you don't, but it just be this extra little thing going on. Cause this motherfucker, he said to himself, yeah, I gotta be a new piece of pussy. And I'm a shit. Okay. But he coming home, he forgetting that you're his lady. You're his lady. I'm not your goddamn friend, bitch. I'm your lady. I'm not your sister. I'm not your goddamn mama that you living with. I am your lady. And I know the goddamn happies when they get in your damn spirit, nigga. Okay. I know you got you some new pussy and you acting some kind of way, but okay. But I'm about to fuck up your whole goddamn day. I'm going to fuck your shit up, nigga. Yeah, I promise you I am. So then, they get to some kind of way. And if they see that ain't finna get you, okay. And you got their work routine. Okay. All right. Uh-huh. So now they do the other thing. What's the other thing? Start a goddamn fight with you. Start a fucking fight. Now, you ain't did shit to this motherfucker. But all of a sudden, he want to act like you done did something to him. Just so he can get out the goddamn house. Perfect. Do that shit, nigga. Yeah, what's wrong with you? What do you mean what's wrong with me? I didn't even say anything. You just came in. How you just gonna come in the house asking me what's wrong with me? Oh, you on some bullshit. I ain't finna stay around here and look at you with no attitude on your fucking face all day, Krista. Oh, okay. Well, if that's what you feel like I got an attitude, and hell, I ain't even said nothing. I ain't even did nothing. You just walked in the door, nigga. What is you talking about? But it's Friday night. It's Friday night. You been happy all goddamn week. You think I don't know you done told this bitch? And by Friday, I'll be over there. Matter of fact, I'm going to spend the night with you Friday into Saturday. You done told the bitch what you gonna do. She happy. She expecting this shit. Y'all getting ready to do y'all get ready to do y'all shit, ain't y'all? No, you ain't. Okay, go ahead. Well, you all, you know what? I'm finna just get dressed. I'm finna get dressed. I think I'm gonna go out for a while. I'll be back. Okay, no problem. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave out of here about 7 or something. I'm gonna take me a little nap and this, that, and the other thing. And yeah, you get your shit together. This, that, and the other, just starting shit. Okay, Nigga, I ain't did shit to you. But okay. Go ahead. Do what you gotta do. I called my cousin. Yeah, girl. Mm-hmm. Oh, really? He start? Yeah, girl. So I got you. I got you, girl. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. So here it is, about 6:30, 7 o'clock. This nigga start yawning and stretching, acting, looking up at the goddamn ceiling, you know, get to and all of this shit. In the meantime, I'm just laying there pretending like I'm fucking asleep. I ain't sleep by a long goddamn shot. I done played my goddamn outfit in my goddamn hand and all of that shit. How I'm gonna do my shit. Everything, okay? Got it. Now remember, this is back in the day. Cell phones wasn't like that. Okay. You had to go to a goddamn payphone or we had caller ID at home and all of that shit. Okay. Yeah. So he get on up, get dressed, head it on out. He out. Guess who out too? Me. Okay. The only thing is, see, this nigga need to stop at, because he's a gentleman. So he gonna stop and get some flowers. He gonna get some wine or whatever it is that you drinking and all of that. Okay. He gonna wine and dine you. Okay. You're not going to forget that experience from this motherfucker. Okay. That's how my ex was. You was not going to forget that experience. Okay. It was going to be wonderful. Okay. But in the meantime, I already got her shit. I got her address and I got her goddamn name. I didn't already got to her goddamn house. Okay. I already done knocked on the motherfucking door. I already done seen who the fuck she is. Yeah, I got her shit already. And I'm like, girl, how you doing? Okay, I must have the wrong house. Oh, okay. I think it was probably next door. Okay, now she laughing, grinning, because she thought it was him that he didn't walked on in this motherfucker. Okay. I go back and sit in my goddamn car. This motherfucker pull up. He getting the shit out the car. He get up on the goddamn porch. Guess who come walking behind him? Me. Now he looking like he just shitted his goddamn pants. What the fuck is you doing? What you mean? Child, I'm finna come. You know, Sharita? You know her? I know her too. What, Crystal, what is you doing? Child, don't worry about it. I was just wondering if so you know her? You getting ready? Now the woman, she looking too like, what is going on here? And I'm like, girl, remember I had knocked at your door earlier? Now this motherfucker, he confused. Now he thinking it's a whole goddamn setup. But the whole thing is, it's a setup, all right. It was just set up by me. Motherfucker, you ain't playing no goddamn body. No. This not what we finna do. Now this motherfucker, now me and him, we in a whole goddamn argument. Now he done jumped in his shit to go home and I'm gonna jump in my shit and go home. Now we going back to the house. Now we getting ready to lay hands on each other. Okay? And that's exactly what we getting ready to do. Lay hands on each other. That's exactly what the fuck I did. Laid hands. He laid hands, I laid hands. We went back and forth. And again, we not ready to give each other up. Okay, now this nigga want to confess to what he was doing, blah, blah, blah. And again, I'm still not leaving. Now I just know that I'm with a cheating motherfucker. Now I got to adjust to this type of thing. These is the things that happen. So no, you don't just leave. Because again, shit, we got shit together. We got shit that's established. So then I started thinking, well, shit, I can't stop this motherfucker from cheating. I can't fight every goddamn body. I can't do this and that, So, and I ain't one to just go out here and just, well, you sleep with somebody, I'm going to sleep with somebody. Nah, because if the person ain't there to see it, so what difference does it make? And then it just wouldn't make me feel good inside. Okay. It would make me feel worthless that I'm out here just giving pussy away, just giving pussy away. And that's not my get down. I don't give a damn what's going on. Okay. I don't care how much dick you give away. I'm not getting ready to just get no pussy away because that's what you doing. And I might flirt. I might talk some shit, but that's it. That's as far as it's going. But it wasn't until it got real, real deep when I got tired of the cheating. No matter what I was doing, I was cutting up clothes. I was bleaching clothes. I was following this nigga. I was fighting this man. I was doing all of this shit. Okay. But I still wasn't ready to leave. Okay. Neighbors calling the police. I'm lying to the police. Times that, hell, I didn't did what I did. He didn't send the police to the house. I'm acting like I was asleep. I don't know. Y'all know he got a history of jumping on me and doing this, that, and the other thing. My job getting involved. My job wondering, do you need to go through counseling? Do you need to do this and that? And I'm saying to myself, no, I just need y'all to mind y'all motherfucking business and understand why I wasn't here. That's what's going on in my mind. And I'm just like, oh no, I gotta just, get away to get out of this, blah, 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 But I started then preparing like to leave him, like, because I knew I couldn't get on because things started getting worse and worse. And it had gotten to the place where he wasn't worth me going to jail. And I hope I wasn't worth him going to jail. Okay. And being taken away from our families or taking somebody else away, so then those type of things started coming into play within them 14 years of me still being there. That's when those type of conversations started coming in my mind that you need to do something a little different here, Krista. This ain't good. It's not getting better. It's not getting better at all. This is actually getting worse, So I began to get tired. I began to plan my exit. I began to, because there was a lot of stories out where people had been through that and had lost their life. And I wanted to tell my own story. I didn't want to lose my life, So I had to plan different exits. I had to do different things. I had to play different little games. There was times I would go to work. I wouldn't come home for the weekend. Hopefully maybe that'll let him see what it's like not to be with me and different things, let him get 2 or 3 days away from me and see what happens. See how he feel that he's coming home and the bed ain't made. Food ain't cooked. Okay. You ain't coming home to somebody that is just exclusively yours. Okay. You ain't got to worry about if another nigga did this, that, and the other thing. You know what I'm saying? All of that type stuff. Because when a man know that you just his, you get some special goddamn treatment, okay? Don't you, ladies? Don't you? That nigga will do some stuff to you that he ain't doing to nobody else because he know ain't nobody else got that but him. He know that's his, okay? So you gonna get some nice little thank yous, all right? And so again, now you thinking about all of that. You thinking about all of that stuff. But at the same time, because my mind is made up that I have to get out of this situation. So at the same time, while I'm thinking about all my special little treatments I get and all of this and that, and when I say special treatments, I'm talking about the sexual side of it. Okay. You get some special licks and sucks on parts of your body that another bitch could never get because see, she got too many niggas running up in her. So she don't get all of that. Because it ain't too many niggas that's getting ready to just put their mouth up on another, and knowing that another nigga done been playing all up in your shit and all of this and all of that and all of that there. Okay. They not interested like that. Okay. They might hit it with their dick. Okay. They might hit it with that, but all of that putting my mouth on your shit and all of that and sucking on your sucking you till I'm practically sucking on your ovaries and all of that shit. No, you ain't finna get all that treatment out of me. Okay. Eating your ass and all of that. He not getting ready to do all of that to you. Okay, because he don't know what the other nigga done did and where his drips was left, his little driplets and shit was left. So that's why I tell it, you can't do what a nigga do. Don't worry about what they do, but go ahead and flirt. Go ahead and flirt and stuff. But when it come down to it, don't get nobody your pussy. Don't give them your pussy. That belong to you. Everybody can't have that. That belonged to somebody special. All right. Even that I've been single and been out here dating or whatever and flirting and talking. I don't do the no, you can't have no, no, no. Okay. I'm cool on that shit. All right. So, ladies, just so you know, okay. But anyway, it had gotten to the place where all of that didn't matter no more. That all didn't matter no more. So then what I had to do was start weaning my way away from him. I had to start cutting this nigga off. Okay? Because see, my thing was always, I will never deny you my body. Shit, because for one thing, I ain't finna punish my goddamn self. Okay? Because when I am in a relationship, that's important to me. Okay? The sexual part is very, very important to me. All right. I'm here for that. So by me withholding that from him, I'm withholding it from myself. Now I'm in my feelings too. Okay. So I'm not getting ready to just hold that back. I'm not finna just do that. But after a while, I begin to say, you know what? I'm about to pull back. Okay. Because I got to get out of this. I got to get myself unhooked on this motherfucker's dick. I got to stop this. I got to stop cooking and shit for him like this. I started weaning his ass off of me. I started distancing myself from him. I started being a little more busy, but yet being respectful towards my relationship because I was still in it. But I just started doing things a little more different. I stopped talking to him about everything. I stopped sharing shit with him. Yeah. I started doing all of those things. I started making him feel a little bit uncomfortable. That was me preparing myself to leave and so that I can tell my own story. I couldn't just leave because he was in love just like I was. He was hooked on me just like I was hooked on him. And when that's going on, and that person then told you how they'll take your life or they'll do this and they'll do that, you have to believe them, especially nowadays. You got to believe that shit because people will actually do these things to you. And you don't want to lose your life. You don't want to lose your life. You rather go ahead and, fight that motherfucker back. Do whatever. Get smart. Get nasty. Go hide out for a couple of days. Whatever it is. You want to get them to the point where, you know what? They're just as tired of you as you is of them. And one thing I did have to do too, I actually had to ask God to take the appetite for him away from me. Because even once we were no longer living together, and this motherfucker done left me in the cold, he tried to leave me in the dark too. Okay, because I told you the gas and lights and shit was all in his name. Okay, so he called himself leaving me, in the cold and in the dark. He did leave me in the cold. The light company was like, "Nah, we'll just switch the account over." But the gas company was like, "Were you living there at such and such time?" And all of this. Me being honest, I'm like, yeah, but he left and everything was in his name and this and that. And they was like, oh, okay, well, we're going to have to get some type of letter from him that he's no longer staying there before we put it in your name. And also, there's a $68 gas bill that's getting ready to come out that's going to have to be paid before we turn the gas on while you're living there, because that account belonged to both of y'all. Because you was living in that house too, and you're above the age of 18. I'm like, damn. So I'm telling him when he do call, Because he calling back to my, how does it feel to be in the fucking cold? And here it is in the winter, y'all. I used to go outside to shovel the damn snow. It was warmer outside than it was in that goddamn house. And I was getting paid every 2 damn weeks. So I didn't even have the money to pay that account. I didn't have it. Went down there, I'm showing them papers because now at this point, I didn't put a restraining order out on this nigga. I don't want you around no more. Now we didn't got to that place. It's a whole lot of years later. We didn't got to that place. Nigga, I'm gonna put a restraining order out on you. That nigga called me and told me that ain't nothing but a piece of paper. And I ain't afraid of a piece of paper. Okay. So all of that had happened. So when you got you a crazy lunatic that'll do all of that and say all of that, you just got to wean yourself away. You got to know your abuser. That's what I mean by know your abuser. I knew it was a certain part of him that just wanted to know that he still had control of me. And I gave him that until I was able to do some things a little different. I gave him the feeling of, you still in control. You still got this. Don't worry. You still in control. Until he realized, what the fuck am I controlling this shit for? It ain't the same between me and her. It's not the same. It ain't the same between me and her. Even after we had broke up and we wasn't living together, and every now and then, your shit get the tingling and shit, And I'm like, shit, yeah, that nigga called me. Yeah, I need something just like you need something. Yeah, let's get together. You know what I'm saying? And even after that, I would still remember, y'all not together. Make sure you keep your distance. Don't let this motherfucker get comfortable. Don't let him leave no outfit at your goddamn house. Don't do none of that stuff. And I would let it be known to him. Don't why you bring an extra outfit? Oh, I'm taking my shit back with me. Okay, well, good. Don't leave it here. No, I can't do your laundry. You get your laundry done wherever you doing it at. Okay. No, you can't leave none here. This is just a fucking go. That's what we doing. We taking care of each other and we out. That's all we doing. Because I wanted to live to tell my story. Okay. So for years, yes, I did. I went back and forth. I went through all of that shit with him because I wasn't ready to go. And the whole thing is, like I keep telling y'all, I wanted to live to tell my story. And so while I was praying that God take the appetite that I have for him away from me, I was praying the same thing for him. Take his desire to have me away from him as well. Take that away, for both of us. Because neither one of us is worth taking each other's life. We're both young. We can get out here and find other people that we can be happy with. So all of that. So that's why I don't really just tell people right away because something is going on, just leave. No, because people stay for different reasons. People do stay for different reasons. And a lot of times it be financial. A lot of times it's financial, especially nowadays. You need more than one income in a household to make it. And sometimes one person can't do 2 jobs. Or hell, sometimes you're doing 2 jobs, but you still need some more income in the house to take care of everything, especially to have everything paid on time. So it's for a lot of reasons that people do stay. Only thing I can say is pray for them. And people that is involved in it, know your abuser, be safe, and remember you want to live to tell your own damn story. Okay? You don't want somebody else telling your story. I seen some situations where other people told other people's stories, where other people on the job then came in and told people's story because they, hell, that person, they put their hands on me. They put their hands on me, so I'm out. Or they went and told people at work, such and so, he did this, he did that. And they like, girl, you better leave that motherfucker. You better go. I was always the one sitting there going, no, I don't know about that. And I'll never forget the one nurse where we lived, where we worked and stuff at in the area. She was dealing with a doctor. Okay. And a lot of times things happen on the job. Sometimes them doctors be up in there flirting with them nurses and stuff. And them nurses be flirting back. And some of them know this man got a whole family at home. But they also like, shit, I'm going to get special privileges. I'm going to end up being the head nurse of this floor and that floor. I'm going to be able to do this. Because he going to start requesting this and that. He going to, they start doing all of that shit. Been there, done that, little flirting and shit, to get you a nice position, smiling in their face and shit. You know what I'm saying? But some of them go as far as sleep with them, go to hotels, end up having a whole separate life with this doctor. Okay. He paying the rent. He paying the extra little bills. He even doing a little something extra. Hell, y'all done fucked around here. Oops. Y'all got a oops baby and everything. But his real wife now, they don't even know about all of this shit. Okay. But the one nurse, she got involved. And that doctor, she at work. He at work. He still, flirting and talking to other people. She in her feelings. She feeling some kind of goddamn way. Like any woman would feel. Shit, nigga, I'm talking to you and you sitting out here just talking to other females in my face. What is we doing? So she started playing around too. Okay, he didn't like that shit. Got into a situation, it's him and her. He jumped on her. Okay. She came back to work. She started talking about it. He told her, if I hear about this again, do you know what this can do to me? Do you know what this can do to my home? Do you know this, that, and the other thing? So her thing was then stop doing what the fuck you doing. Let these women know that this, that, and the other thing. He didn't stop. He kept doing what he was doing. So she said, well, you know what? I ain't finna mess up your home. I'm not getting ready to do this and that. Take care of your child, this, that, and the other thing. But I'm out. I don't want to be with you. He was like, nah, you ain't finna leave me. You not finna leave me. She was sending him all kind of things. Yes, I am. I'm out of here. Blah, blah, blah. This, that, and the other thing. I'm leaving this job. I'm going somewhere. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. It's all in the text message and shit. Okay. She went home. And that was it. He was up in that motherfucker. And he took her life. Now somebody else telling her story. Now everybody else telling their version of her story. Now everybody else know bits and pieces of what went on and what's going on and what it had happened and all of this stuff. And they're telling her story. She's not here to tell her own story. That's the part that I'm saying it's not worth it. It's not worth somebody else telling your story. So I know it kind of sounds crazy that somebody is encouraging people that all because something happened one time still stay. But it's because you got to know your abuser. Now, if you with somebody and it's a one night stand and they just came and they just started acting crazy and you was like, oh no, I'm already seeing that this shit is crazy. I'm out of here. Yeah, well, go on and get up out of that. If it's that simple, then go ahead and get up out of that. But for a lot of people, the abuse and stuff don't just start just like that. It takes a while. That person tries to get you real familiar with them. They try to, get you real comfortable. They try to let you know everything is all right or everything gonna be all right. You getting comfortable. This is a part of what y'all doing. This is a part of y'all dating. This is a part of y'all relationship. This is what y'all do. This is what we do. Okay. The whole thing is you got to remember the key word is you want to live to tell your own story. And that's the only reason I encourage women is know your abuser. And just remember, again, I can't stress it enough. You want to live to tell your own story. Okay. Plan your own exit. Everybody's exit, everybody's way out of something is not going to be the same. And a good thing to join is a lot of, because I know through mine, I did go through counseling after Corey's ass. Now, the person I've been talking about was the first guy I was with. But after Corey, I did go through counseling. Just to talk to other women too, and get their output on domestic violence and what they have been through and to encourage you to stay out of it. And that's why this time, I was just like, after Corey, I was like, you know what? I'm going to make sure who I'm with. And if I see any sign of anything abusive, I ain't going no damn further with that shit. I'm not, that's what I would say all the time to myself. Now, I know sometimes you're going to have disagreements. And the whole thing is, through all of that and dealing with men that were abusive like that, it kind of made me a little bit where, because I wasn't innocent all the time. Okay. I was never one of those ones that the man just beat you up. He just came in the house. He had a bad day at work. So now he just want to beat you up. It wasn't one of those situations with me. Okay. There was times that I would start shit. Yeah. Things would be cool. I would get that goddamn vodka in me and feel like I can whoop the world. Okay. Nigga, I don't care how tall you is. I don't care how wide you is. I can beat you. As soon as I get that vodka in me. Yeah. There's times that, of course I fought back. There was times that, hey, I was in a position where I couldn't, but all I know is he was just as afraid as I was. And I was happy once that got to that point. Okay. Because what we not getting ready to do is this. Okay. You ain't just getting ready to do shit to me. All right. Because you could be walking down the street and some car come pulling up real fast and then hitting their brakes right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? And then it'd be me behind the wheel. It was stuff like that. That times that, you just got to make them scared of you just like you are of them. But I just want to encourage anybody that is in these situations, talk to other people if that's what you choose to do, but know your situation and know that every situation is different. No two situations is the same. I can't tell you to handle yours like I handle mine because my situation probably was totally different from yours. And that's just how it be. Y'all, it's almost an hour. Y'all know I don't like to keep y'all alone. Thank y'all for y'all that would, watch the video and y'all that would listen. Those of you who would understand. I appreciate you. I just wanted to be, I wanted to kind of like explain myself a little bit because I was in a couple of lives where it was being discussed. Kind of like about the situation that's going on in the beef sector right now. Also, there's a person, hey, that I talked to who is recently divorced. Well, I've become acquainted with his channel, who's recently divorced and stuff. And now I was in a 15-year relationship, but he actually was married for 15 years relationship. And, things went, there was some things there, So I just wanted to tell my story and to just let it be known. This is why I say what I say. And sometimes people be like, oh, well, you're just promoting this thing. You're just this and that. No, I'm not. Or why aren't you telling people to leave? Why aren't you? Because I know it's more to it. It's more to it than these 20-minute videos that we see, or these hour-long videos that we might spend with the people that we enjoy watching here on YouTube. There's more to that situation that's going on. So either way it go, I just let them know, shit, I've been there. I know what you got to do. I know how hard that can be. Whether it's just because of the sex is so damn good. And after we fight, motherfucker, we gonna fuck real good, ain't we? We gonna tear some shit up, baby. That bed gonna be like, damn, here come these two motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's just how it be. That's the truth of it. And sometimes, hell yeah, you will. You will enjoy that shit. Okay? I'm just being truthful. Can I be truthful? Can I tell the truth and not tell a goddamn lie? Can I talk about what was going on in my head for them 14, 15 years? People be like, you was in that for 14 years? You was in that shit for 15 years? What was this and that? And the whole thing is too, y'all, every day was not this way. Every day we didn't fight. It didn't happen every single day. Every day I didn't fight him when he wasn't fighting me. There was times we went weeks and months. Shit, did nothing go by. We was just this happy ass couple. We was just this ideal damn couple that everybody just admired, and everybody, we got on the same colors. Valentine's Day, he got on his red and white. I got on my red and white. We going out together. We this and that, birthdays, Christmas time, hanging out with family, it's just the truth. It's my truth. And I'm going to always tell my truth on my channel. And even if I visit y'all channel, I'm always tell my truth on your channel. Those of you who will let me, be a part of your channel anyway. I'm going to always tell my truth. This is my truth. All right. And now I just decided to go ahead and share it with you just so that y'all have a understanding of why I talk like I talk. Why I say the things that I say when it comes to domestic violence and shit. This is because there's more to it. I know it sounds good to just say, just leave, just do this, just do that. I know y'all would expect for me to do that, but I'm not say it just for the vlog and so that people will like you purposes. I'm not one of them. I speak my truth on my channel. Okay? Or I just leave that shit alone. Either way. But I'm not going to tell somebody, it's just like this when it's not, or when I know there could be more to it. All right. Anyway, y'all, it's been an hour. Pour into them that pour into you. Pray for them. Pray for everybody. So everybody is prayed for. Welcome everybody to the Potluck Lounge. I love you guys. Thank y'all for stopping by. Those of you who did. And y'all, as far as the StreamYard, I'm one of them ones too. I'm not paying no $45. And then I don't do panels. Okay. I don't do panels. So I think it's free for 20 hours a month or something. So I'm going to come on StreamYard, but I'm also go back to doing my verticals and we going to rock out from there. Okay. That's how we gonna do it. Cause I'm not getting ready to get nobody no $45 for something I don't use. I don't really do panels and stuff, So that's why I'm not gonna be doing I'll be doing StreamYard, but they was like, we tried to go in. My bill was due, I think, on the 10th. And they sent me a thing and they was like, we tried to go in and get our $45 and it wouldn't go through. I said to myself, and it ain't. And it ain't gonna go through. Okay. But it is what it is. All right. So I'll be talking with you guys. Have a good one. Bye.